I declare this congregation open. Members of the university, guests, and especially all of you graduating today. It's an enormous pleasure to be able to welcome you on what is a very special occasion. We're thrilled to be able to have this celebration, and it feels particularly special to be here to mark your achievements. If there's been a harder time to be a student in the modern era, well, I can't think of one. The echoes of COVID will have pursued you from school to university, with its disruption to life and study. Lancaster University is no island, and we have endured also the buffeting of international and national events and disruption which affect how higher education is seen and experienced. We're acutely conscious of such pressures upon our students from these different directions and do all that we can to mitigate them. We also meet at a time of national change. The democratic process has done its job in reflecting the mood of the nation for a change in government. And none of us should take for granted the peaceful nature of our processes in the UK to give effect to the will of the people. It's about a removal van, 2 very polite speeches from a former Prime Minister and a new Prime Minister, and a where are they now spot on have I got news for you. We're very fortunate that that's the way we do it. You will all be going out into that mood of renewal, while we at Lancaster will be experiencing what national change means to us in higher education. Neither you nor we have anything to fear. We're all equipped to make the most of our opportunities. But as a university, we do not forget the perils and struggles of others in different parts of the world, both for life and for education. You've come through so much, so today is undoubtedly all about you. We're very aware that you may have had to overcome unprecedented challenges of your own to complete your degree. Your graduation is a testament to your own resilience and determination, and of course the support from your tutors, families and friends who I know will be feeling justifiably proud of you all today. We're here today to celebrate the achievements of our students from Cartmel College. I'm sure your college has played an important part during your time here. They're so important in providing support, a sense of community, social life, and helping to form lifelong friendships. Of course, they're also great for creating well-natured intercollegiate rivalry and competition as well. I'm pleased to share that Cartmel College has made history by hosting the Roses Pool event in Barker House for the very first time. This year, they're especially proud of the new initiative, the Free Community Food Cupboard. Alongside this, they've hosted free food events through each term, ensuring every student has access to nutritious meals. I'd also like to make special mention of Alumni Award winner Tanya Steele, about whom we'll hear more later. I'm very pleased to welcome you to today's ceremony. Now, degree ceremonies, while formal occasions, are events to be enjoyed. So I'd encourage you to applaud our graduates enthusiastically at all appropriate times during the ceremony. Let me be quite clear. This is a license to all of you to make some noise. This is a day of celebration. I dare say for some of you it'll extend well into the night. But to friends and families in particular, think of everything you've been through to get them here today. If that's not worth a whoop, I don't know what is. There are no easy degrees at Lancaster. Every one has to be earned through commitment, dedication, and sheer hard work. So today we celebrate the fact that each of you has proven that you not only have the intelligence, but that you also have the resilience to rise to a challenge. Graduation ceremonies recognize the significant commitment that you've given to your studies and chosen field. The steps taken across this stage are symbolic of the hard work you've put in and the exciting new opportunities that might await you. And just a word about that. Take your time. Don't hurry. We've got all the time that you've got. Walk across and enjoy the moment. Some of you will be back, some of you won't, but enjoy your time walking across the stage. So today marks the end of an era, but also a new beginning as an alumni of Lancaster University. You're joining a community of thousands of Lancaster graduates from virtually every country in the world, a network which we hope will provide support, advice, and friendship throughout your lives. Please do keep in touch. And that's not a throwaway comment. We really mean it. And it will matter to you in years to come. Look around you. Right now. Who will you cross half the world to see again in the next few years? Because you will. It's nearly 50 years since I started at university, and I'd still go anywhere to meet them. Our students and graduates are amongst our finest ambassadors. Our hope is that wherever your future takes you, you will continue to represent your alma mater by becoming engaged in your local communities, helping us build our reputation as a world-beating institution and changing the world for the better. When and where will we hear about you again? Because we will. While you're doing that, we'll be working hard to keep up our end of the bargain and secure the enduring value of the qualification that you've worked so hard to gain. We are, and we aspire to continue to be, a top 10 UK university and the best in the Northwest, as recently judged in the Complete University Guide for 2025. Our teaching is recognised as of the highest standard, our research is having global significance. As an example, Lancaster this year won £12 million from Research England to launch mathematics for AI in real-world systems. In the world university rankings, our linguistics department is ranked 3rd in the world. And we're the first UK university to open a campus in Indonesia. And we've won a hat-trick of roses. Lancaster's strengths in research, teaching and investment in the student experience reflect our distinctive university community. Lancaster is and will remain a university that's open to the world. We have a network of overseas campuses in China, Germany, Ghana, Malaysia, and soon in Indonesia. Our campuses form a key part of our global community, with 1/3 of our undergraduate students studying overseas, supported with a strong mobility program to equip our graduates to become truly global citizens. At present, there are over 8,000 students studying for a Lancaster degree outside the UK. And here in Lancaster, we're particularly proud of the fact that we welcome students from 183 countries worldwide, and that our staff comes from all parts of Europe and beyond, even Yorkshire. The rich diversity they provide on campus not only brings huge benefits educationally, it prepares our students for life in an increasingly global and connected society. We're working hard to make our university more sustainable, with a giant wind turbine and planned solar farm, and rank amongst the top 10 in the UK in this measure. We're one of the highest producers of renewable energy out of all UK universities, and we're committed to becoming carbon neutral by 2035. Lancaster, as a civic university, has a firm commitment to our city and region as well. From the doctors in our hospitals to the brilliant energy of our spin-out companies, Lancaster University makes a huge impact. We have regional partnerships with education facilities as well in the region. We're proud to be part of the team that's bringing the Eden Project to Morecambe and developing the Morecambe Bay curriculum, a unique community-created curriculum designed to equip children and young people with the skills to look after themselves and the planet and be the future students for Lancaster and elsewhere. Finally, let's return to you again. Success, in whatever form it takes, is inherently about people. Behind each successful individual is a team of family, friends and colleagues working together to help us achieve our dreams and aspirations. On this special day, we should take a moment to recognise the contribution they've made. Their support and encouragement has, I'm sure, made a real difference at vital moments in your lives over the past few years. It's wonderful that so many of your friends and family can be with us today. So let's show our appreciation of each other and say thank you to those who've helped us get here. you join a special community. Like over 170,000 others, you're about to become alumni of this great university. Ours is a community that expresses the very best of today's world. High achievers, great thinkers, top leaders, all important, but also, we hope, people who care about those around them. People who are making a difference in communities, both local and global, in industry, in charity, in private companies, and in public services. You come from different backgrounds and will end up living and working in very different locations, but in the end, you're part of a community, all bound together by one common history. So when you leave here, you'll take something of Lancaster with you. Memories, of course, the friends you've made, the tutors you've met, the knowledge you've gained, what you've learned from your studies. But above all, we hope that what you take away from Lancaster is what you've learned about yourselves, that if you persevere, it pays off, that if you follow your dreams, you can achieve great things. It won't always be easy. You'll not always succeed at first as you would wish, and there will be knocks along the way. It's not those knocks that will define you, but your ability to recover from them. Take note of the footsteps of others. I was privileged to listen to Sir Alex Ferguson give a speech at UA 92. Sir Alex Ferguson, there are other football managers available, but why would you want to? And one bold individual asked him how many cup finals he'd lost. And he looked at him very hard and he said, 5. And he said, I was a better manager for each cup final that I lost. And he gave everybody there the sense that persevering was the most important thing. Fergie time, keep going, never, ever give up. Lainey Wilson, a singer at the Country Music Awards last year, gave what I thought was a terrific address when she was thanking people for the award she made, but her most memorable remark, she was talking about the hard work that had taken to get her to the Country Music Award, and she said to all the crowd, she said, if you're going to be a dreamer, be a doer too. If you're going to be a dreamer, be a doer too. And she meant it. It's one of life's ironies, of which there are many, that the apex of one achievement is at the same moment only the platform for the next. Each of you has proved that you have what it takes to make a success of life, that if you persevere, it pays off, that if you follow your dreams, you can rise to a higher level. So be of good courage, and in the world in which you're entering, remember, always, do what you can with what you've got where you are. Do what you can with what you've got where you are. Congratulations once again. We wish you all the very best for the future, wherever life takes you. Thank you very much.
Please may all Cartmel College graduates who have completed the following program stand. Bachelor of Arts. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Cartmel College who are worthy to receive the first degrees of the university. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Atika Warid Saad Al-Sulamani. Shiniere Nora Aniaye. Thomas Bailey. Eleanor Grace Bainbridge. Melissa Christelle Barrett. Casey Beals. Jake Michael Ben. Lily Grace Bond. Jessica Louise Booth. Ilan Boscarato. Sophie Victoria Bridges. Kieran James Brooks. Eleni Mae Erin Brown. Arabella Byrne. Matteo Capellini. Christopher James Carter. Keisha Chadwick. Yu Yen Yang Shang. Bing Yu Adrian Choi. Luke Hay Lucas Cho. Amy Jane Kutzer. Rhiannon Lucy Coleman. Emily Collins. Natasha Caitlin Creechley. Ezra Jonathan Iron. Roxette Tony Ashley Curley. Alevtina Joyce Ditton. Duha Sherja Khan Deshmukh. Joshua Davenport. Isobel Louise Dixon. Hannah Duenas. Georgina Grace England. Daniel Joshua Spiritu Trinidad. Caris Sophie Fay. Asha Rose Flemons. Rowan Ilaria Fleetwood. Katie Flood, Rachel Frackleton, Paula Isabella Gull, Tyrese Theodore Gale, Emma Tyrese Getgood, Hannah Charlotte Goff, Amy Catherine Green, Leah Jade Gilding, Frankie Hargreaves, Joe William Hatfield, Rowan Jane Higgins, Jenna Hill, Lei Sun Ho, Lydia Howard, Harvey George Hulse, Charney Lily Mae Huntley, Joshua Thomas Jenkinson, Emily Jones, Kono Kato, Hugo Theodore Light, Maki Gregots Marcy Kinchewitz, Edmund Luke Matthews, Daniel Thomas May, Georgia Elizabeth McEvoy, Charlie McKee, Fionn McKee Arn, Holy Amy Mehen, Lucy Catherine Melody, Neve Lauren Morris, Amy Keziana Mountfield, Peter Edward Murdoch, Sana Naem, Elif Ogrechi, Sinat Kaylig Openshaw. Anuska Patharsarthi. Jake David Derek Pierman. India Polly Prendergast. Thomas John Prescott. Harry Lee Pye. Olivia Radcliffe. Alexi Jacob Riad. Bethan Ellie Roberts. Poppy Savage. Daniel Sawyer. Lily Scott. Matthew Shaw. Faith Sims. Jordan Josephine Smith. Lydia Yu Sun Sun. Jacob David Thompson. George Tsolakis. Lauren Bethany Turner. Chili Yang Wang. Katie Jane Wild. Yu Yun Wen. Brooke Jordan Williams. Charlotte Rose Williams. Alexander Francis Wilson. Harry James Brinch. Hei Rong Yao. George William Yates. Please, may all college graduates who have completed the following program stand. Bachelor of Arts.
By my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Cartmel College the degrees for which they have been presented. Very well done.
Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Tanya Steele, CBE, for the award of Outstanding Alumna of the Year. Tanya is a distinguished member of an alumni community that, as we have heard, numbers over 170,000 members across the globe. As we recognise her achievements through this award, we also acknowledge and celebrate the wider successes of all Lancaster graduates and the important part they continue to play in the life of our university. Tanya Steele heads the UK office of the Worldwide Fund for Nature, WWF, formerly known as the World Wildlife Fund. WWF is the world's largest independent conservation organisation, with over 5 million supporters across the globe, working in more than 100 countries to support around 3,000 conservation and environmental projects. In her senior role, Tanya leads all aspects of WWF's British operations, which can see her talking to members of the UK's Climate Change Committee or the UN on one day, and meeting members of indigenous communities in the Amazon on another. Tanya first arrived at Lancaster as an 18-year-old from a Macclesfield comprehensive, driven by a desire to work in social justice, but without any real idea of how to fulfil that ambition. Drawn to the university by its flexible course choices and college life, it also allowed her to remain close to her then boyfriend and now husband, Mark, who was studying at another northern university. He later saw the light and came to study at Lancaster as a postgraduate. Cartmel college life gave Tanya her first taste of campaigning and social enterprise, as she and her friends created a student society to fundraise for Great Ormond Street. Her charity work quickly made her realise the value of her marketing degree, and after graduating and having the presence of mind to see the changes that were coming, she looked for tech industry marketing roles. Tanya felt this gave her the best options to make a difference, rising to hold senior roles with some of the biggest names in the telecoms industry, including Siemens and BT. Tanya's Lancaster experience is something of a family affair, as her sister, Nikki Walsh, a human rights lawyer, also studied here. It was a sisterly intervention in part that changed the course of her career, with Nikki one day reminding her sister of her teenage ambition to work in social justice. Prompted by this, what Tanya describes as a punch-in-the-face moment, she made the courageous decision to take a year out, unpaid, to volunteer with the Red Cross, ignoring colleagues' warnings about career suicide. Instead, she sees it as the making of her. After another short stint with a microfinance company in Kenya, she applied for charity sector jobs and landed one at Save the Children, just before the 2004 tsunami in Southeast Asia, which she describes as one of the most humbling and defining experiences of my career. She spent the next 12 years with the charity, rising to be managing director in 2016. Whilst working in international development, Tanya saw firsthand the impact the environment has on people's lives, particularly in communities which are less resilient to environmental pressures. Fusing her passion for and experience of human development and the environment, she joined WWF UK in January 2017 as its first female chief executive and only its sixth since 1961. Since then, she has worked as an outstanding leader, championing the charity's ambitious strategy to tackle the increasingly catastrophic declines in species, habitats, and biodiversity across the globe. At this point, I want to acknowledge a personal interest in the work done by Tanya and her colleagues, as I've been a donor to WWF for over a quarter of a century. In that time, I've seen the enormous impact the organisation has made, and I wanted to say thank you to Tanya for WWF's unceasing commitment to our planet and its flora and fauna. And I think I'm in very good company with this sense of gratitude for her work, for she received national recognition last year with the award of her CBE for services to wildlife and the environment. Tanya Steele's achievement should act as a reminder of the success that is possible with commitment and dedication. We live in a world facing many and growing challenges, but when you leave here today, you will have the chance to make a difference, to be part of the solutions we need by putting the things you've learned at Lancaster to good use. Whatever path you choose, whatever opportunities and obstacles you face, like Tanya and many other alumni before you, be the best you can be for yourselves, your families, and the wider communities in which you live and work. Pro-Chancellor, it is my particular pleasure and honour to present Tanya Still for the award of Outstanding Alumna of the Year.
The joys of technology. Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, fellow members of the university and honoured guests. I remember this day, the pride of my family and loved ones, and their support through this tough yet rewarding endeavour to ultimately graduate. It's a day that I still treasure. And so for me, it is an enormous honour to be here accepting this alumni award. I'm sure in years to come, like me, you'll value your time here for what we've learnt and for the friendships and magical memories, which may include the wind and the rain, struggles with study topics, in my case, anything involving maths, joining protests, the iconic Cartmel bar, the mighty Athletics Union, War of the Roses, and yes, we all succumbed at some point to the sugar house. And if I might offer my own experience, good memories and friendships from Lancaster do and will endure. Our time at Lancaster is an important one, not least in equipping us for the journey through life, learning and career. And being here today gives me a sense of the passing of time, because it's more than 30 years since I sat in this hall and nervously walked across this stage to receive my degree. The career that followed focused around technology, social justice, and the environment. But in standing before you, I also reflect that the last 30 years isn't just an awfully long time, it's also been a period of rapid disruption, progress, and change. When I started out in tech, I entered an industry where the internet had yet to be rolled out. There was no social media and very few mobile phones. When I brought my first one home, I still remember my parents placing it on the mantelpiece and staring at it slightly awestruck. Online shopping obviously didn't exist. No Amazon, no Deliveroo, Uber Eats, no Uber anything. In fact, I often wonder how we survived. And in politics, it was the high watermark of liberalism after the Cold War. The number of liberal democracies rose from 29 in 1990 to a peak at 43 by 2008, and trade and markets opened up across the world, boosting unprecedented levels of economic progress, and with it, unprecedented improvements in people's life chances. Neither climate change nor the damage we've brought on our great oceans, our forests, our rivers and wildlife, they just really weren't on people's radars. Fast forward to today, and we face fundamental changes, technology and now AI, and I don't need to tell this audience that AI is set to be central to our lives. Democracy's glad, confident morning has passed. The number of liberal democracies in the world has declined rapidly. And people's faith in politicians has waned. And barriers to trade and multilateral cooperation are rising. And turning to my world, the environment. We stand on the threshold of 1.5 degrees of global warming and incalculable pressures on our planet's natural resources, and with it, our own futures. All of which is not designed to worry you, but to say that you will step out of this hall into a world that will change much faster and probably more dramatically in the next 30 years than it has in the past. As graduates of this university, you, and I really mean you, can make more difference than most in shaping that change. Whether that is building a world where technology serves, not enslaves us, where our institutions, government and business, actually do inspire confidence in tackling the defining issues of our age, and where we restore our planet and bring an end to rising global temperatures. That's my list. You must, of course, choose your own. So I'll leave you with 3 thoughts, which I hope will help you on that journey. First, while you'll leave here full of enthusiasm, with your heads held high, there will be barriers along the way. Keep hold of that confidence that you can overcome them. We don't have a choice about change, but we do have a choice about how we respond to it. Second, as you embark on your next chapter, remember it's just that. You don't need to write the whole book now. So be open and curious towards the opportunities that will arise. There's definitely no ideal path in your career or indeed in your life. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, do what gives you light, energy and purpose. When I reflect on my career, crisscrossing the world, I know I get my joy from feeling and seeing the people I work with making a difference each and every day. So thank you again for this honour, and I wish this talented class of 2024 heartfelt success in your next steps, whatever you decide to do. Thank you very much.
Please, may all Cartmel College graduates who have completed the following programs stand: Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Laws. Pro Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Cartmel College who are worthy to receive first degrees of the university. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Mohammed Zihad Zid Al-Kimari. Shion Baek. Ethan Bailey. Sumya Bapu. Rimas Berzankis. Isherja Singh Bhatia. Dylan Ajay Bondia. Charlotte Brett. Lucy Thelma Bristow. Karina Brokovic. Navadip Bura. Pedro António Cantarella Pérez. Jessica Annabelle Clayton. Robert David Cockfield. Elsa Jane Collins. Joseph Peter Corner. Thomas Harry Coop. Henrique Costa da Silva Gandra. William Joseph Frank Dalton. Dylan de Cardoso. Ignacio de Guilhermo Lúcio. Ramandeep Darial. Theodore Down. A.B. Graham Elliott. Joshua Shimdebube Ize. Junyu Fang. Matthew Ben Fisher Billington. Ryan Foster. Miguel Garcia Losta. James Cameron Stephen Gardner. Daniel Michael Gitus. Jacob James Guy. Zipeng Han. Dylan Albert Ray Harley. Dominic Louis James Harris. Syed Habas Hassan. Benjamin William Eath. E. Ting Emily Hull. Benode Rose Houston Campbell. Joe Jason Ihem. Yevgenis Ivanovs. Marianne Grace Jackson Houghton. Victor Yamrik. Daniel Norbert Yu. Zaren Asim Kazmi. Luke Stephen Kearns. Kishun Pradeep Kotecha. Barna Kovacs. Sabrina Krisiuk. Long Sang Lee. Chi Yao Lau. Jack Lewin. Jackie Wan Ling. Joe Michael Liebtrud. Wing Sum Lu. Kim Ho Lu. Chin Lu. Ayesha Maniar. Amina Xara Man. Lauren Mather. Ellen McLaughlin. Kyle Thomas Mihan. Christian Mesor. Evie Middleton. Ethan Riley Murray. Siddharth Anil Kumar Nair. Adam Luke Mark Nixon. Drew O'Kane. Haim Olasubmi Okoya. Charlotte Ann Orm. Naomi Chizoba Hoti. Christopher Harry Alexander Park Johnson. King Hao Peng. Nyokina Kai Rai. James Alexander Rice. Grace Olivia Rawlinson. Rishab Roy. Sara Ruas Dias Soares. Sarah Elizabeth Ruthley. Darnell Salam Idoyu. Alex Slaomir Sekita. Kazim Ghazzafar Ali Shaha. Siti Fatima Zariha Binti Salahan. Jacob James Shepherd. Tanu Shri. Morgan Ellen Smalley. Stepan Shokvov. Ew Watkin Tom Hoos. Paige Vaughan. Minja Hu. Huarei Chiang. Li Wen Chu. Iu Husu. Xu Chang. Ying Zhang. Shengya Jiang. Pei Chen Tang. Soledad Eugênia Martinho João Batista. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Molly Catherine Ashford. Oliver Jack Beaumont. Molly Martha Chambers. Jessica Elizabeth Jane Brookling. Bonnie Mia Collins. Amy Jane Cornwall. Olivia Dixon. Ruby Louise Emerson. Tommaso Ioannes Forni. Christos Giorgio. Rahul Jetwa. Alexander Martin P. Watt Kelling. Callum James Knight. Amy Claire Linhan. James Anthony Lucas. Chun Hei Lui. Lucy Eleanor Mant. Caitlin Moore. Nozazena Stephanie Omeregibi. Aaron Joshua Okyayo. Zara Milka Peters. Yasmina Popsku. Hannah Bridget Prophet. Noor Hamadan. Caitlin Georgia Richards. Georgina Wrigley. Please, may all Cartmel College graduates who have completed the following programs stand: Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Laws.
We have slightly jumped the gun. They've not had their degrees conferred just yet. But we can remedy that now. By my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Cartmel College the degrees for which they have been presented. Very well done. First of all, thank you very much for your participation this morning. I think you took my instruction very, very literally and made a nice lot of noise, and I'm glad you're relaxed. I want to say a big thank you to our interpreters, to the wonderful people behind me who did so much to contribute to the success of those in front of me, and to all of you for coming along. For photographs, any photographs taken in here, my agent will be in touch. I didn't have a chance to speak to everybody going across, but I will be outside in a little while, and more photographs are easily available. I'm very keen to know how you're going, what you're going to do next, and that you've been happy and content here. So thank you for all that. And I've enjoyed this morning. I hope you have as well. And you've listened to an outstanding speech from Tanya. I hope you go away with all the right things in your mind. And I'd just like to leave you with keep safe, but do good things. I now declare closed this congregation of the University of Lancaster. Long may the university prosper.